Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic and we're playing some Angels in the Outfield. So for all of you guys who know that reference, every time that we need land, instead of jazz fingers, now we're doing this. Flap, because you believe in the Angels. You believe in the Angels. That's what's going on. So Righteous Valkyrie is the reason why Angels have a chance of doing anything here. I wanted to build this kind of with all of the newer cards, or as many of the newer cards as we can, while still putting into a deck that is good and it should go into. And so basically we're playing kind of a mono white Angels deck because I didn't like a lot of the black Angels. They just aren't that good. We're going to throw in one copy of Firja just for like flavor. That's about it. But so Firja's Retribution, I think, is a powerful card. And this is the reason why Angels, so this and Righteous Valkyrie are the reason why Angels can be good. Youthful Valkyrie is also really good. What I've seen is people playing Clerics and Angels, doing like Speaker to Heavens, Luminarch Aspirant with Youthful Valkyrie. We're going to play that deck in the future. Right now, I'm going to kind of focus on just doing an Angel deck. I want to stick to themes. I want to stick to some fun stuff. For those people that are just out there for the memes, I'm your guy. You know what? I'm here for you. I do the memes. So that's what we're doing a little bit today. And so let's go ahead and check out what the meme version of this looks like. So we're playing a full play set of Kaldheim Aspirant, which is a 3-mana Angel spells you cast, cost 2 less to cast, which honestly can be a pretty good deck with like all of the jumpstart stuff out there too. So in Historic, this actually becomes a decent ramp spell, honestly, because you can double it up first off. If you have, this also gets hit with like Collected Company, so you can make other bigger things cheaper if we need to. Like Righteous Valkyrie works with it as well. It is a cleric, so it still ramps us up a little bit with Righteous Valkyrie. So Righteous Valkyrie, first and foremost, the best card in our deck. Being able to get up to 7 life total with all these Angels is pretty easy. Just being able to, like, anytime it's out on the battlefield, we're gaining four to, you know, 6, like somewhere between 4 and 10 life every turn that this is out, basically, because we have lots of ways to be gaining life, growing everything up and doing cool stuff. So Speaker to Heavens in the early game because we want to get to life anyway. It creates Angels for us. Youthful Valkyrie because it gets bigger the more Angels that we have enter the battlefield. It's a good 2-drop for us, just kind of fill up that slot. Really good blocker, really good attacker eventually as well. It becomes really powerful. I've seen this get big. Resplendent Marshal, if ever we have Angels in the graveyard, we throw this out in the battlefield. It gives all of our other Angels biggerness. We can also just have it come in for clerics and start growing like Speaker to Heavens, things like that. I'm not sure this is the best card necessarily here. Like over Angel Vitality might be better in some cases. You know, let's go down one copy of this and go up one Angel of Vitality as well. So one Angel of Vitality into the deck. I forgot we also need some Castle Ardenvales. All right, bam, done. That's the deck. Angel Vitality is helping us gain a little more life. Also, it's a 3-mana 4/4 rather than a 3-mana 3/3. So that has a higher chance, I think, of our deck with how much life we're gaining with everything else we're doing. It has a pretty decent chance of becoming a 4/4, sometimes higher than this one does. The nice thing too is that if we have the Kaldheim Aspirant, so we play this out on turn 3, the next turn, if we have 4 mana, we play Valkyrie, Angel of Vitality. Like, all of these things become 1-mana spells for us, which is busted. Glorious Protector can bounce our Speaker of Heavens with Flash if we need it. It's also just a Flash flyer. And so the biggest issue is that this doesn't bounce non-Angel creatures for us, but it's still a Flash flying thing that helps us turn all of our stuff into 2/2s. I've lost to this from that exact play before already, so it's good. Legion Angel to help us go find the 3 Legion Angels in the sideboard. Firja Retribution, just because it's the most busted card in the deck. I'd say even better than Righteous Valkyrie in this deck. It's only good in an Angel deck, but it's really powerful here. 4 mana, create a 4/4 white Angel token with flying creature token with flying and vigilance. And then the second saga, until end of turn, Angels you control gain tap to destroy target creature with power less than this creature's power. So we can't kill like really big creatures, really powerful ones, but we also have a vigilant creature that can be attacking with evasive stuff. We can still chump block those guys. We have to kill all of the dumb little guys that we don't care about anymore. Sorry, that was mean of me to say. I'm sorry, guys. And then the third side of it, Angels you control gain double strike no turn. So this is our win con. This is our removal spell, and this is our Angel creation as well, all at the same time. So Firja's Retribution, powerful card. I'm a huge fan of this one. Yeah, it's the biggest issue is that people can see it coming. They can kill the Angels, they can do whatever. Board wipe right after this can be bad, but if it's left unanswered, it's really good. We also have Rampage of the Valkyries, 5 mana. Whenever it enters the battlefield, create a 4/4 white Angel creature token with flying and vigilance. And then whenever an angel you control dies, each other player sacrifices a creature. So a little bit more removal for us as well with this side of it. I decided to only put in 2 copies of it just because it still is in the 5-drop slot, and we're trying to play like other things like Baneslayer Angel, really good for flying for strike protection. It gains us more life. It's just another good threat that we can throw out there on turn 5. Playing quite a few lands. So we have 22 lands here, and then we're playing a full play set of Emeri's Call. So 26. Could probably actually add in a few more lands. Probably wouldn't mind getting up to 28 with like, honestly, maybe the cleric land guy. This guy, Skyke of Cleric, has 3 toughness, so it can actually gain quite a bit of life. That gains us 5 life with Righteous Valkyrie. Might be worth playing 2 copies of that. I'm not going to right now just because, again, I'm sticking with the theme. And then Angel of Destiny to help us do a little bit more stuff. Honestly, you probably take out Ferja, you probably take out 1 copy of Resplendent Angel or Resplendent Marshal, or actually probably the Starnheim Aspirants, and you add in 2 more copies of that. But we do have a way to ramp up to our bigger spells, so we're fine. Anyway, this is the deck. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. Here we go. All right, up against John Likes Games, VIP. And he does like games, I've decided. We're definitely mulliganing this hand. With a Temple, we can maybe get something good, but we want 3 drops at the very most expensive in anything in our hand. Danny Glover. Danny Glover is the one that, so we believe in angels in the outfield. We believe in angels. We're mulliganing. Going to be a good hand. This is a good hand. We'll keep it. Keep 6. Do we drop a land? We're dropping a land. Yeah. I think that's how it goes. I think that's how it works. We're going to find another one with the Temple of Silence, and we have the Ferge's Retribution. We have our Black Source. We don't need basically any others in our deck. There's a land there. We're doing it. We're doing it, fellas, folks. Here we go. All right. Got the red source out there. Youthful Valkyrie. Pass the turn. We have angels. They're coming for ya. All right. So if it's giants, we might see some pain. Although stomps don't kill Valkyries, which is pretty nice. Stomps her face. Ha! All right, it's giants. Yeah, we're gonna see some giants. We are gonna do an Is It Giants deck ourselves too. Probably for the next video. Doing all the memes while we have the VIP account to build all the decks that aren't necessarily as good but fun. Well, Resplendent Marshal. And actually, the cool thing here is that we can have Resplendent Marshal die to the Bone Crusher Giant, and it actually helps us get something in the graveyard for the other Resplendent Marshal. So that is pretty cool, I guess. It still is like a flying 3-mana flying 3/3s are still powerful stats. Like that is a powerful stat line. Just get so many other more busted things. All right, we know that giants can do lots of crazy shenanigans, like one-sided board wipes, all that kind of stuff. We don't care to do that. It dies, we put counters. So when it dies, you may exile another creature card from the graveyard as well. Okay. Ooh, Baneslayer Angel. All right, I think we go Retribution first. Don't grab... Yeah, I don't think we need another black source yet. We only have 1 card that requires 2 black sources, so yeah, not worth it. Create another Angel. Swing them in. How bad does this get? Do they have the board wipe? Yeah, they do. All right. Well, that's bad. So we still have answers for this though. So Legion Angel. Where do I want to go? Resplendent Marshal. We do have something in the graveyard, right? All right. It's just weird to not play more when we have more. Let's play more when we have more. Why not? Okay, grab a Legion Angel. I wish this gave it Vigilance as well. That'd be a little bit too busted though. All right, kill that fella. Pass the turn. Dude, I'm believing right now, man. Angels, I think, have a shot. This is feeling solid. Is It Giants are doing like good stuff. They had like what seems like a pretty legitimate curve for what Giants are probably wanting to do most of the time. Except for the Glimpse of the Cosmos, maybe the 2-mana Saga, but yeah, we're doing it. Good thing to remember for everyone too. Quake Bringer, okay. Bone Crusher Giant. The stomp side of this does not work with Calamity Bear. It does not. All right, we need another land, huh? All right, well, they can do 5 points of damage to us. Exile that. Everything gets a counter, except for this guy. Swing him in, I think. How big is this? So, whenever you cast a spell, 5 or greater, draw 2. We can always chump block. Yeah, so down to 4, pass the turn. Oh, we have double strike. I forgot about that. That's right. My bad. I totally forgot about the last lore counter of our ability. Sweet. That's right. Okay. This went off and we just win the game immediately. Nice. Dude, it's so good. All right, up against Mythic Matt, and we'll keep this. A little bit awkward that starting a mass print can't actually make this cheaper, and that's what we have in our hand, but whatever. All right. Emeria's Call tapped while we can. Pass the turn. We'll try to hold on to the other one. Maybe not for too long, though. We're not going to bolt ourselves or anything, but... What time does Berserkers go up on YouTube? So I haven't recorded Berserkers yet. I tested them out for a game or two, and will probably never play them ever, ever, ever again. They were awful. They were just atrocious. Not a fan of Berserkers in this format. I think there is a format, a deck that can build Berserkers better. I tried to do like just a straight up showcase Berserkers deck of just like Rakdos, Berserker Tribal, and I think that you have to play it with more like you don't care about boast mechanic. I think that's the biggest thing. The boast mechanic, most of it is awful. I don't know what they were thinking on trying to make it like downplayed on its power. I really feel like they downplayed or made everything overcosted with boast. There are some cool effects with it. There are some good cards, but I feel like it's like they're good cards. But even like some of the best cards with the boast mechanic aren't Berserkers. Like that's the most annoying thing. It's like just make them all Berserkers so that you can have that ability. But whatever. All right, Castle Ardenvale, Aspirant, swing them in, pass the turn. Well, they have a ton of ramp. How bad does this get? Okay, Lotus Cobra, even more ramp. Good to see. Cultivate. I think they didn't mean to spend the snow mana that was there. No blocks, yeah, we'll take it. Down to 18. Another Aspirant. Well, our stuff's gonna be super cheap. If we ever find an angel, that'll be really cool and stuff, you know? Yay. Dude, our angels cost 0. Oh, goodness. Come on, give us an angel. We need card draw in this deck. If only white could draw cards. I think there's a person named The Professor that did a whole video on that recently. It's actually pretty funny. All right, how much snow? Why do you need this much snow mana? You're one shy of Ugin. We're getting Phyleth. I'm getting Phyleth. Well, Rampage of the Valkyries isn't as good when they go this wide. Yikes. Yeah, no blocks there. We'll take that down to 6. We're fine having everything else do better for us. Glorious Protector is actually pretty cool. We do still play Rampage of the Valkyries. We say No attacks. Yeah, no attacks past the turn. We actually are fine having our angels die here. In fact, in some cases we kind of prefer it here, where we can have them sacrifice more creatures and hopefully kind of trade off at the same time. Snowfall. That's a good name for this deck. Up against Snowfall. I like it. Is this like Snowfall playing, like, what's the black mana for? That's what I'm interested in. Waking of the Trolls. Destroys our black source. Youch. At least we have Fable Passage. Yeah, this is the Trollfall is what it is. It's Snowfall, Trollfall. That's actually gonna be pretty cool. Snowfall, Trollfall. Alright, Fable Passage. Grab a black man. Does it have Vigilance? It does have Vigilance. We swing in. Nothing with reach, right? Well, we're getting it for damages. Woohoo! Glorious Protector costs 0. So what we do here, we actually have a pretty cool play that we can go for, where we can chump block 2 things with the Star Name Aspirants, use Glorious Protector to bring them back. All right, put target land card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under control. They get a scry land. Cool. Now they have white mana too. All they need is blue. All right. Yep. Things keep getting biglier. It's terrifying. I think we want to keep our threats in the air as much as possible. Binding the Old Gods. Okay, what do they target? That's fine. Yeah. It is somewhat annoying, but that's fine. Binding the Old Gods. Okay, that's more annoying. Okay, did it in the right sequence. Good for you, sir. All right, so block and block. Glorious Protector. So take action, grab both of these guys up. They're not dead. We basically are, but hey, we did a thing. And we drew more lands. Yes. Now we can make a token. All right. All right, let's see how big this Waking the Trolls is. All right, so third saga, target opponent, create some trolls equal to... Wait. That wasn't as big as I feel like it should be. Choose target opponent. If they control fewer lands, create a number of trolls equal to the difference. They definitely had more lands than that than we did, right? I guess we had 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm counting these things. Wolfwillow Havens don't count as lands. I guess 2 trolls is still pretty cool. If you're playing a bunch of ramp, this is a pretty good like finisher where you destroy lands. You kind of throw a hate. Like honestly, land destruction isn't the worst. It is kind of interesting. Binding Old Gods, let's go digging for a bunch of lands. Has the snow lands to come out too. I wonder what they're actually playing snow mana for though. There's a Sanctum of All. Oh gosh. That'd be awful. Yeah, this is interesting. Our Purger got annihilated. All right, now to -20. Nice, good job, sir. All right, that was fun. I like seeing cool decks like that. That's fun. All right, up against Jastarl, and we found some Righteous Valkyries. We're gonna keep this hand. This is a good hand. Of course, more untapped lands would be best. I said more untapped lands. There it is. Yeah, okay, yeah, we can have another black source, I guess. If it means an untapped land, we're fine with that. Foretells a card, cool. All right, Youthful Valkyrie. Foretell doesn't have white mana, so not Doomscar. I guess it might be, but most likely not. Definitely should have played out the Righteous Valkyrie first. That was a misplay. I forgot about the counter that goes onto this. I was just thinking, hopefully getting out removal for other stuff. All right, Righteous Valkyrie. So they are Heartless acting before they can get other stuff onto it. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Second Righteous Valkyrie is going to be pretty nice. And then we have Planeswalker Angel the turn after. How much more removal do you got, sir? Tap land is good here. Another Youthful Valkyrie. I think we want better ones. Like, I don't want it to hit another land, but I think we want better angels in general. Yeah. Like, that's a good 2-drop. When we had it for the 2-drop, now we don't want to see another one ever again. Never. Vivian. All right, get some vigilance or reach creatures out here. Yep. They be a reaching. Darn it. I didn't have an untapped land. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Oh, I didn't have a basic plains. Oh, that was a huge misplay. Yeah, it takes an extra turn. They're actually playing this card. This is such a bad card in my opinion. I mean, taking extra turns is never a bad thing to do. I'm not saying that. It does create some tokens for you. It does cool things in general. But okay, Vorinclex is cool. Now all these things can get double reach counters. See, everything else they're doing is what's scary right now, not the extra turn spell. Yikes. So this is their extra turn, right? Okay. Well then. Okay. Speaker of Heavens. Gain 1 life. Baneslayer Angel. Gain 5 life. They have very big reachy creatures. Pass the turn. They're reachy and breachy. If we can get both... Oh my gosh. All right, well... If your hand is just stacked, then that's what you do. Baneslayer Angel a turn earlier definitely would have been nice. They send in these guys, so that's actually nice for us. We have to gain some life and then take a bunch. Do I want to chump with the Speaker? Yeah, we're not going to get anywhere with it, right? So we just gain a little bit of life where we can. Okay, down to 9. They can attack again for another turn, but Baneslayer Angels is pretty good stuff. Do they have another one? Cultivates. This is just Sultai ramp. Sultai good stuff. Alright. Don't be dead, dude. Just with the Gargaroth. Alright. They had us dead, but now they're not, so that's cool. I think they did have enough with everything. So no blocks, we'll take 6. How far are we from Maria's Call? 1 land away. Retribution. So this actually doesn't get a counter onto it because of Vorinclex. So we don't play that out. Baneslayer Angel number 2. We can kill any attacker, kind of. Sort of. That's the turn. If this had Vigilance, that'd be sweet. I'm still excited to see what else they're doing in this one. Immersion Ultimatum. Okay. More shenanigans, dude. They had so... Like, what was their curve to get up to ramp with this? I'm only seeing a Cultivate. Did they just the Cultivate got them here? Oh, they get the other 2. I chose it wrong. Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, their board is big. This is terrifying. We can gain 10 life. Attacks with the Gargaroth. Well, we get to double block with First Strikers. That gains us some life. We can, in some ways, kind of come back from this. I mean, they did just gain extra turns. Yeah. Demon. So that's the whole idea of this deck, is they're just going for, let's go and let them have the Emergence Ultimatum. You can have it all, my friend. Do it all. Is that one exiled for forever? Good. At least we're back up to 19. I mean, that's a big deal at least, right? All right, untapped land. Hey, there we go. All right, sweet. Yeah, as long as Vorinclex is out, Retribution doesn't even get counters onto it because it rounds down, which is one of the dumbest things ever, by the way. Okay, Maria's Call. Gain a little bit of life. All right, gain 8. They definitely have Gargaroth still up. Do I send one in? I guess so. Oh, they have a flyer too. So they can block with the... Oh, they have all the reach creatures as well. I forgot about that. Sweet. Yep. Jeff's a dummy. Yep. We're dead. Dude, Vorinclex... This is going to be really oppressive. There's a lot of removal that requires Vorinclex to work. Yeah, so Kiora Best Sea God, so it always puts up 2 counters, and so it triggers, it doesn't trigger the initial side of it. Wait, did it trigger the initial side of it too? What? That's how that works? I did not know that. Okay, that's actually really interesting. So apparently, you get both triggers.
I love making new friends.
They created a Kraken and tapped everything down. Nice. Yeah, our sagas do nothing. They're gonna steal ours. Sweet. That's actually gonna be really good for them. They're gonna create some angels, do some fun stuff. Emergent Ultimatum. I'm gonna let them play it out. That's the whole point of doing this. I ought to scoop here pretty soon. If they don't go like full swing on the next one, we're scooping. Showing off the deck and trolling is very different things. I need to actually like read Emergent Ultimatum one of these times. What does it say? So, an opponent chooses one of those cards, shuffle that card into your library. It feels like it should be the opposite when, whatever, doesn't matter. All right, and this one is one of them. All right, you have Garuk to hand. The other one goes to the graveyard. Thank you. Okay, this should be game. Thank you. Okay, good game, sir. That was fun. That was fun. It's cool to see decks go off. It's just not as much fun when it's not ours. But yeah, that was pretty cool stuff. All right, well, we have 3 drops. I don't think we came to play just 3 drops, so I think we can get them all again. Try to find a 2-drop, or it's like the same hand. All right, we'll just keep that. We'll drop I guess a Maria's Call. Sure. In some cases, Maria's Call is better than Fable Passage, I guess. It does thin our deck a little bit to make us find more angels, but we also want more lands right now. Here's a land. Sweet. All right, Starnheim Aspirant into Baneslayer Angel. That's what we're doing. Turn 4 Baneslayer Angel into Rampage of the Valkyries. Ooh, and we actually have an answer for what they're doing. Sweet. All right. Play out Plains, pass the turn. Yeah, no, I'm thinking this is Ferja, the Ferja deck. Forcing them to sacrifice their stuff is pretty nice, though. Okay, take 1 poison counter. Dude, being on the draw with this deck is so painful. If we don't have our 1 and 2 drops, like, we definitely need more removal in the early game for this deck to actually work out. We're playing the fun side of it right now. All right, go Aspirant, pass the turn. Heartless Act. Rude. Okay, down to 18. To 4 poison counters. That's the important point here. Important part. All right, that's actually not the worst thing we could have drawn. All right, so Speaker of Heavens first. Resplendent Marshal. We exile the Cleric. All other Clerics get a +1/+1 counter. So Speaker of the Heavens gets up to a 2/2. We will definitely block and kill Finn if they let us do so. If there's a questing beast that comes out, yeah, we still kill Finn. Just get that off the board. Binding of the Gods, that's annoying. Don't have another Cleric to exile. We're going to take some more poison counters. Yeah, no blocks. We kind of just have to. I'll swing in, gain some life. Slayer Angel. It's a decent play. We'll grab another red black source now. Now that we're up to 5 mana, it's pretty fine. All right, Slayer Angel. How much more removal do you have? Probably quite a bit in this deck, dude. I've actually been surprised how good this deck has been. This Golgari poison deck. They seem to always have Finn on turn 2. I feel like if you don't have that, the deck just kind of falls apart in power. But it seems to be pretty good right now. All right, we're blocking. Ugh. All right, well, this creates an angel for us at least. I didn't want to go up to more than 6 poison counters. That just is way too close to death for us. Now we have to stop damage all the time. Shovel. Does this have vigilance? All right, we block it. They die. Sacrifice your shovel. Boom, bam, baby. Now, whenever we sacrifice an angel dies, you sacrifice 2 creatures. Slayer Angel. Let's put this out first. It has vigilance. Let's just start doing the things we need to be doing. Finn number 2. Vargoth. Come on, attack. Do it. I dare ya. Okay. Aspirant and Slayer Angel. Swing in. Not bad, not bad. Now we got a board. We can stop the poison counters, hopefully. Questing Beast is definitely an annoying thing. If they ever kill us, maybe I was ranking this a little bit lower than it actually deserves. Maybe this is actually a legit card. Like Rampage of the Valkyries, pretty sweet. If you start thinking about it. It's kind of tempting to block with the angel that can die, but we'll block with the first striker, right? Need some life. Ooh. We're so close to the mana for that. Yeah, we're gonna hold off one turn. This brings him down to 9, so next turn we have lethal. Alright, yep. Don't play it too fast. We will hold off for Mirror's Call. If ever I'm at 6 mana, I'd rather hold off on it than just play it out. If I was playing like other 7-drop things, then I wouldn't, but yeah. Binding of the Gods. Alright, can kill a Slayer Angel. Kills how many of your stuff? 2 creatures. Yes. Jizz. Kills Finn. Alright, now they're just going for card draw. But they're not dead. There's that. Down 25, that's fine. There's no more poison counters, so that doesn't do anything. Okay, Mirror's Call. This gives them indestructible. Down to 3, pass the turn. I mean, Angels keep seeming like either really busted or way too slow. I think it's just one of those, like, do you get to your turn 4, turn 5 plays? If you do, they're busted. Otherwise, it's a little bit weak. Sacrifice the shovel. You get a draw card, though. Good for you. Up to 6. Did you find an extinction event? I don't know if this deck would be playing that. That seems kind of interesting. Yeah, I feel like this deck, if Finn dies, it's pretty bad. But it is kind of difficult to kill Finn. It has Death Touch and it's a 1/3, which we've already seen with Cheville. Surprisingly difficult to kill at times with a lot of the decks out there. And so it can be really good. All right, I'm against Jastarl again. And man, tap land, not tap land. We could find a land for the Righteous Valkyries. And if we just go off with this, this is busted. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. We have the scry. We can scry for the land. We might have to bolt ourselves. All right, it's a slow land, but we got it. And actually, that might be better to just kind of like go for Righteous Valkyrie first anyway. So we'll play out tap land first. So this is the guy that did the crazy deck. We'll see if we can handle it this time around. All right, Righteous Valkyrie number 1. Might be better to go for like Retribution. We'll see. Lots of Righteous Valkyries in a row is really good too, though. Cultivates. Hopefully they don't have like Extinction Event. We didn't see that in the last version of this deck. All they did was cultivate on turn 3. And they just like got to big stuff so fast, it felt like. Righteous Valkyrie number 2. See, dude, whenever you get all of these together, it is so busted. So yeah, not paying for this now. We want to keep our life total high. But the next turn we get to go Righteous Valkyrie number 2, Speaker of Heavens. We have so much mana then. Like ridiculous amounts of mana. All right, this is also what they had Lotus Cobra last time too. Okay. And then they went for like Epiphany and all the other shenaniganery. Righteous Valkyrie first so we can get the double life gain. Speaker of Heavens. Up to 38 life. Down to 10. All right. How crazy does it get? You got up to your 7 mana, sir. And I know there's all sorts of shenanigans in 7 mana. They already have the Foretell double turn spell. Or just Blood in the Snow. That's cool too. Rude. All right. Grab White Source. Youthful Valkyrie. Retribution. Get a counter to the Youthful Valkyrie. 2-turn clock. Doesn't mean anything against this. Nope, because now they have more turns. Dude, I hate this deck. I've already played up against it once, so I don't think I care to see it played up again. We'll see. Okay, Garuk. We'll wait for like 2 more draws just to see what else can happen here.
Looks like you're not fit to survive.
Yeah, this is one issue is like if everyone's playing the same stuff, if we're playing up against the same people, it's kind of stops being as cool to do this. Land off the top. Yeah, okay. Good game. We're done here. We're done here. All right, up against another human token. Wow. Oh, wow. So one cool thing is we can play Star and Flame Aspirant, and then on the next turn we can play Angel Vitality and an Aspirant again. So I do like this as a, it's not the worst turn 3 play. If it dies, then it's the worst turn 3 play ever, especially if we don't do anything else before then. But it's what we've got, so that's what we're doing. Fervent Champion. Yep, we're dead. We're so dead. Okay, Youthful Valkyrie. Okay, we got the one thing that saves us a little bit. We need some life gain for Angel Vitality to be good too. All right, we're gonna get out the Aspirant. We're gonna draw Righteous Valkyrie. They're gonna steal our stuff too. Rude. Okay, Youthful Valkyrie. Pass the turn. If we can find the Righteous Valkyrie to go with Angel Vitality, we gain a bunch of life. It'll be nice. Bergie. Doesn't attack with Robber the Rich? Really? Why not? Very strange. Alright, Angel Vitality just gets us bigger blockers. Star 9 lets us do some cool things. I think I'd rather have Angels out for the Rampage of Valkyries and everything here. So yeah, no attacks past the turn. Now we have better blockers for Robber the Rich with this. Man, yeah, I don't know when the right time is to play this necessarily. When you have nothing else to play, that's when you play. All right, they have Ember Cleave. That's what it appears to be. Block the way that seems smart. See what else they got. Oh my goodness, they have an Ember Cleave. Oh, guffaw. How could this happen? Yeah, yep. At least they're only killing a Youthful Valkyrie. That's at least somewhat cool. Retribution actually does kill quite a bit of stuff on their board too. They have a stop. And they get the extra red mana. So good. Dude, Bergie is so good. Down to 11. If we get to Rampage of the Valkyries, and we actually get to have some angels on board, we have a small chance. Baneslayer Angel gives us a shot. If we top deck a Baneslayer Angel, we have a decent shot actually. All right, so Retribution. Pass the turn. The nice thing about these aspirants, actually, this is almost like a turn 5 play. You can play this out and play whatever else you're needing to play if you find like another 3-drop or 4-drop. And so I guess in that aspect, that's good. And then if it stays on board, everything gets cheaper. It's a lot better if you have more card draw though, to run into more things. All right, we have a 4-drop. We can kill Robber or other things. Yeah, we kill... Dude, actually, maybe it's better to kill the Bergie here. A little bit tempting. We keep it alive. We can kill Robber the Rich. And then have Rampage of the Valkyries available too. Yeah, okay. Forcing them to do that wasn't the worst thing for us either, though. It's not like it's great or anything, but... Down to 4, yeah. Not like it was great or anything. All right. Come on. Playing out Youthful Valkyrie. Keep on Crush Giant. More red mana. So good. All right. If we found Baneslayer Angel, we had a shot. As is, though. No so. We'll let them play it out just because we're supposed to for the pre-release event. Robber the Rich, number 2. Good for you. Shrink him in. Dude, I have so many of our cards. Stop it. We'll go ahead and force him to sacrifice something. Down to 3. Make him sacrifice. What do you sacrifice? Fervent Champion. It's already got in for damage. It's definitely the right play. But anyway. Yeah, that's how it goes. All right. We're going to be wrapping it up after this one. I'm doing a little bit quicker ones. Quicker videos for YouTube, at least here during the pre-release event. And so, yeah, we'll move on to the next video. Dude, is it JD Greenridge? That was you this whole time, Greenridge? Dude, that deck destroyed me so bad. It was really cool. I was going off about how Alrund's Epiphany is a terrible card anyway, but then it was just destroying me. That was fun. All right, in the wrap up for this deck, I think Angels have power. I think for Retribution, Righteous Valkyrie, and Rampage of Valkyries, like there's some really good cards in this deck, but I'm not sure exactly how powerful it is just in general. Like just playing Angels, not as much. I think you can throw Righteous Valkyrie Retribution, and maybe Rampage of Valkyries. I'm not sure. Just those by themselves though aren't bad, because like you're playing out angels with each one of them. They do create ways to kill stuff, and then maybe just play like Speaker of the Heavens and Clerics, and you just like kind of run this in that same deck. It seems really busted, just that alone. I don't think you need to be playing everything else in this. And so I built this so you guys don't have to necessarily. I think it's fun to play out the angel side of it, but I definitely don't think it's good. Definitely Star Knight Aspirants felt really bad. If those were anything else in the deck, like Core Spirit Dancers or sorry, Core Skyclave Aspirants. There we go. Yeah, I can smoke, right? I know what cards I'm talking about. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.